mi gente? It's Dina with another video, and I don't know if I'm red because it's hot or is it because I'm hot. But let me tell y'all what happened right now. So me and the customer kind of got into a little small confrontation. So I'm checking out her stuff, right? And everything's cool. We're chilling. Everybody's chilling, and stuff like that. So at the end, she goes ahead and starts paying. And the first time she paid with the card, it declined. So I was like, okay. Well, sometimes the machine does its own little thing and stuff like that. So I'm like, maybe it's just the machine. It's not, maybe it might not be her card, because sometimes it is the machine. So I tell her, can you do it again, ma'am? Something happened. That's what I just told her, because I don't even feel like explaining everything. So something happened. Can you try it again? So then she tries it again, and then this time I actually tell her, it didn't go through, and basically that means it declined. So she's like, okay. So she looks through her phone and stuff, and I guess because of the Wi-Fi or something like that, the connection wasn't uploading her bank account fast enough. And then she was talking about transferring money or something like that. Then she started her phone wasn't uploading fast enough, the account. She was like, you know what, just cancel it, because these people are looking at me a certain way. And I was like, okay. So then I was calling the manager, and then she goes, oh, never mind, there it goes. So I'm like, never mind, don't worry about it. I told my manager. So then after that, she tells me, okay, put 58 on my card. And okay, I put 580058, and then I put electronic payment, which is basically when you pay with your card. So on the computer, on our screen, it shows 58, but when you're looking at the little card reader machine, it says the full total, like your real total amount, which is 59. But once you insert the chip and then put your pin in, then when it says approve amount, that's when it shows the 58 on there. So when that happened, it declined again. And no, even before that, she was like, I told you put 58 on here. And I was like, I did. This lady was doing too much at one time, because one minute she was talking to her little grandbaby, her granddaughter, wasn't a baby, granddaughter, and then the next minute she was talking to me. So I'm getting confused. I'm thinking that she's saying take that off, and then she's like, no, don't worry. And then I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, well, then 58. And she was like, yeah. And then I put 58. And then she looks at the screen and she says, I told you to put 58. And I'm like, well, I just did put 58. And then I even showed her on the screen where it says 58. And then she looked at it, and then I guess she did it. I forgot how she did it, but she went ahead and did the insert and whatever, and did everything, approved the amount. And then and I was like, ma'am, it declined. And she was like, yeah, because I told you to put 58. And then I was like, I did put 58. And she's like, no, you did it. If you would have put 58, it wouldn't have declined. And this and that. And then after that, she was like, you're not listening to orders, simple orders, as putting 58 on here. It still says 59. And I'm like, ma'am, look, 5800, and I pressed the buttons while I'm saying it, and then I said electronic payments, and then I'm like, it's right there on the screen. And then she's like, now you're still not listening, because right here on my screen it says 59 and blah blah blah. And she's like, I want suspend the order, and I'm gonna go to another register, blah 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 blah, and whatever. And she's like, you don't know how to listen to orders when I say it. And then all of a sudden she looked at somebody else, And I guess the person was looking at her some kind of way. And then she was talking about uh, what you looking at, and then she said some cuss words too. She said, "B, what you looking at?" And I was like, "Ooh, you talking to a customer like that? You lucky that customer ain't ruthless, because that's a customer. I'm an employee, and me being an employee, I'm a little." More collected, but you can't just be talking to any customer like that, because this ain't their job, so they can beat you up right here and there, right here and right now. So she was like, "B, what you looking at?" And I was like, ooh. And I was just ready for her to go. I even told her, I put 58, calm down. And she just kept talking, blah, 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 you don't know how to listen, blah, 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 blah. And then, so then I was like, yeah, I just called my manager. Manager came over there. She suspended the order. And then I tell her she just wants to go to another register. Yeah. And then that's when she's like, oh, okay. And she takes it to the other register. I don't know what they do. But she leaves with her stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Because that's not my problem. Because for all she knows, her card probably wasn't transferring the money as soon as she did it, because there's some cards that are like that. They don't transfer the money as soon as, a couple of minutes after you do it. So sometimes you gotta wait for, them to transfer the stuff for you, or the bank to approve the transfer. And in our store too, the Wi-Fi sucks. Well, not the Wi-Fi, but the signal sucks. So you have to use the store Wi-Fi. So for all we know, it could have been a situation to where it didn't go through to the bank. So I don't know. But she took it to another register and she took care of it. All I gotta say, I was mad. I was angry. Like, I felt my blood bubbling and everything. I was like, somebody to get her out of here, because Lord knows I don't want to get into a confrontation with the customer. Like, no, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like arguing with people. If you know me, I don't like arguing. I try to avoid arguments as much as possible. And what made me mad wasn't, it was like mainly the situation she was talking about. You don't know what you're doing. Like, I've been working here for 3 years. Like, how am I not gonna know what I'm doing? Unless it's something new to the system that they added, I'm gonna know what I'm doing. Okay? So I'm like, this lady's, oh, she needs to go. So after that happened, I scanned a couple of more customers, because it was almost time for me to go anyways. But I'm just happy that my last customer, she gave me a $10 tip, and she was like, you did a good job, blah, blah, blah. And, that kind of made me a little bit more, cool down a little bit. So I was like, all right, cool. So now I'm good, It looks like my skin color is going back to normal. But even my friend, like one of my cashier friends, she turns around, she's like, what's going on? So then after I'm done, doing everything, I closed out for my register. I go up to her, she's like, oh my God, did that lady tell you that? Like, what you looking at, B? I was like, nah. She wasn't talking to me. She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to another customer. She was like, yeah, okay. She was like, man, I thought she was talking to you. I was like, nah. She ain't talking to me. But she was saying some retarded stuff, and I needed her to move out of my line. Move. And I was like, man, can her car just hurry up and do something? That way she can go. So I was kind of glad when she left. So I was like, but I just feel like some people just need to calm down and not be extra. Stuff like that. It's just not that serious. Like, I understand you might be frustrated because people are looking at you, and then you might be frustrated because of the whole car situation and stuff. But I'm like, you don't have to get off on me. Like, I'm trying to do my best at what I'm doing, and I'm pressing the buttons, and I'm even showing it to you. At least I'm not just ignoring you, or just being ignorant about it. Like, I actually showed you on the screen and everything. And at first I was taking it calmly and trying to speak to her, because she was an older woman. So I'm not about to be acting all crazy with older people. And then I understand sometimes they don't understand certain technology. So I'm over there actually pointing towards the screen and explaining to her and everything. And I even helped her granddaughter bag and stuff. So I was like, that was uncalled for. That was really uncalled for. And the only reason why I got off on her was because she was getting off on me. If she wasn't getting off on me, I would just took it smoothly. And then I would even went around, try to figure out what's going on. Because I've done that before. Customers don't know how to use their own card. And, it's usually older people. So I usually try to be patient and, help them out. But when you act like that, I'm like, I don't care. I don't really care anymore. Like, you're acting disrespectful. And that's one thing I don't stand. Disrespectful people. The same way that other video that I did, a person disrespected me. I don't like disrespect because I respect people so much, and like for them to disrespect me, that ain't cool at all. So that's it for today, and hope y'all like this video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to keep yourselves informed of every time I upload a video. And also, y'all guys, make sure y'all follow my Instagram, because from now on I'm gonna be doing Worship Wednesdays on my Instagram. So make sure to follow that. My Instagram name is probably gonna be in the description box. It's just my name, Dina.Fisher, and it's all lowercase. So I kept it simple. It's nothing complicated. What name I have right here for my YouTube page is the same thing. It's just lowercase with a dot in between Dina and Fisher. So yeah, you should be able to find me. So that's it, guys, and deuces.